You think comedy's going good, bro? You think Victor's begging for cash because things are going good for us? You know what I mean?
But I'm gonna pass this around. If you can give something, we appreciate it. There is Zelle, there is Venmo. I give everything to the comics. I actually don't make any money tonight, so please do what you can to help us out.
This show is so good that Victor was like, hey, look,
I don't even make money. If you got ramen noodles, put it in the bag. Just throw a bottle of chamoy in there, I'll be fine. I'll take a pack of tahini.
it's different, bro.
Episode 55. We are on our way to the first show of the week. In the hallway recording because students done moved out at the day job. What a blessing. Excited for this week of shows. Started the week with only 3 shows on the books, and now we have 7. We're getting blessed. Tonight we are in La Mesa at the Regal Bar for Cackles Comedy. Never performed for Cackles Comedy before, but my guy Victor booked me on this, so I'm excited. Tonight I'm headlining, doing 30 minutes. Should be fun. This week is gonna be an interesting mix. We are gonna be headlining tonight, and then we're gonna be hosting 5 sold out shows at Mic Drop for Stephen Ho, and then closing out the weekend, Sunday, featuring for my guy, Cole Garrett, in the Gold Room at the Mic Drop. So, a lot of fun stuff happening. I make our way to La Mesa, get to this first show. Stay with me.
It's interesting. I've been seeing what it's like to be like an older white lady with ethnic coworkers, you know? You don't got like an old white lady. Like, I mean, it's like one Susan in your office. She's brave. She'll try any food. You know what I mean? She's like, yeah, Pablo, give me some. I'll try some, you know? And then she's in the staff bathroom just fucking lighting it up, you know what I mean? You hear Susan through the bathroom just like, Jesus Christ! Hijo gran puta, you know? Like, that's not even her. That's just her ass talking Spanish. That's how spicy the food is. Hell yeah, we gotta snort. Let's fucking go, dude! I don't care if y'all put no money in the jar, dog. I gotta snort on my set. Let's fucking go, dude. Next time you bring me on stage, Victor, fuck that Netflix shit. You know what I mean? Be like, one time in La Mesa, he had a fucking grown man snort, dog. What's up?
I got up there last to headline. I was supposed to do 30 minutes. They were so much fun. I did 40 minutes, had a blast. They were a really good crowd. Man, I just love this comedy shit so much, man. I love when like I could get up in front of people and I have the effect I want to have. And one of the audience members after the show, she was like, I just felt like you were just up there like we were talking at like a cookout or something. And I'm like, that's literally my whole goal in comedy is like for you to feel like you already know me and I'm just telling you stories. Man, that was a lot of fun. Cackles, great show. Shout out to my guy Victor who booked me. And I'm glad I got to do that long set. All the rest of the shows this week are sold out. So excited. Love the vlog fam. Subscribe and all that. I'm gonna see y'all soon. All right, we're making a pit stop after our show. We are in La Jolla. I'm stopping by the Comedy Store because Lamorne Morris, AKA Winston Bishop from New Girl, is at the Comedy Store tonight, performing on like a variety show of sorts. And I just heard from my comedy sister, Lucy Love, who's working at the store tonight. The show's not over yet. So I'm gonna go try to catch a glimpse of Winnie the Bish, see what he's doing on stage. I'm very curious. I'm a big fan. So we're gonna go in here, check it out real quick, see some of the homies at the store. And yeah, hopefully we'll see what's cracking in there. I'll see if I can bring my camera in, catch a little footage. So stay tuned.
I'm glad you're vlogging again.
Thank you.
Look at these guys.
No, get her.
Me and Grant. Ooh. Yeah, I guess her so wet, bro. Nothing this chick
so
likes more than
excited.
2 dudes smooching. Nothing makes this chick
I look like
happier than 2 guys being gay.
The show could have been anywhere, dude. Could have been places with not a parking lot. You know what I'm saying? The show could have been in the gas lamp, right? Yeah. See that energy? Yeah. Because you all know, right? Gas lamp, right? It's French for homeless. You know what I mean? Like that is a different date night, dude. You ain't parking comfortable in a gas lamp. In a gas lamp, your wife is pointing spots out that you are scared to park in. Mainly because you can't parallel park because they stopped making that brand of man a long time ago, okay?
in the green room at the mic drop. Just finished the late show on Friday. We got 2 more shows tomorrow. Both my sets tonight were cool. I had a lot of fun. Hosting is work, man. I always forget that sometimes. Like hosting, you really got to be on top of everything. You got to make sure you know announcements. You got to make sure you do what the club needs, do what the headliner needs. So these weekends where I'm hosting, it's important for me to remember that this is the job. The job is not necessarily like, oh, I got to have the best set I could possibly have. Sometimes it's just you got to do your part. You got to do your job. The crowds have been great though. I got to say, Steven's crowds are a lot of fun. Very, very sweet people.
Jack Jr.
Jack Jr.
A man.
Shut down, mic drop, comedy club. Check out Barbie's right there. Barbie came to the show.
Lit.
This guy sells cell phones.
Let's go.
Be real, I don't know if this is gonna stay in the vlog, but we're gonna record it because it's the reality. Y'all know on the vlog, I don't take shit too personal when it comes to comedy. Sometimes things don't go as smooth as you'd like them to go. So apparently on both shows, I'm supposed to be doing 8 minutes for my host set. I did 10. Didn't realize I was all the way at 10. I was looking at the light, thought I was keeping it to the 2 minutes after the light. Apparently I was over. Headliner did not like that. This is no shit talking on the headliner. Nice guy, never worked with him before. Keep it a stack. The way he told me, I had to realize, be professional. So he told me I went over after his merch line was done. And he basically was like, oh, what happened? Like, you're supposed to do 8, did 10. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize. So my bad, get it right tomorrow. And then he asked me, are you sure you could do it? And I'm just like, don't try to sun me, bro. We are back home after the show. And I gave myself a car ride to cool off because I was really upset. Gave myself the car ride and decided I'm gonna film my thoughts. And I think because I took the drive to kind of cool off, I should be able to express what I'm feeling without coming across like a jerk or like I'm being overly sensitive or anything like that. So I'm gonna put my shoes away, I'm gonna put my bag down, I'm gonna go sit in my living room and talk to the people for a couple of moments. I'm pressing record on this with 19% of my battery remaining on this camera, which is good so I don't rant for too long. But on my car ride home, I was trying to figure out if this is something I want to talk about on the vlog or not. I am gonna film this. A long time ago, when I first started doing vlogs, my comedy sister, Lucy Love, once told me not to say, I don't know if I'm gonna use this and then put it in the vlog. But for this instance, I'm gonna be real. I'm filming this not knowing if I'm gonna wanna use this. We're now at 18% on the camera, so let's just talk about it. Yesterday, we had the first show. Went cool, went smooth. I would say I don't always get caught up on if me and the headliners hit it off and become friends. Like, you've seen on the vlog that happens sometimes. Like, guys like Zoltan or Mal, like, I know those guys. Daniel Weingarten, I know these guys. I work with them. We're friends. Outside of that, I didn't meet them doing shows opening for them. Somebody like Kevin Herrera, very, very popular guy. I met Kev doing shows literally at Mic Drop, and we hit it off and became very close. But that's by no means how it goes. I've opened for numerous people that I just opened for them. It was cool, and that's it. And to be real, after the first show, that's what I felt like this was gonna be. It was a job. I found the headliner just be quiet to himself, which is totally chill, no problem. He's got a great audience, I'll say that. Great audience, his show is fun. No disrespect at all. But I found out tonight, apparently, I had ran over on my time by 2 minutes. So that's a good amount of time to go over for sure. So I did 10 instead of doing 8. Now when you're hosting, sure, you're doing some announcements for the club, and then obviously do host type things like where the bathrooms are, all that type of stuff. Regardless, I ran the light twice. I was not aware that I ran the light twice. I didn't get flashed by the club or anything telling me like, hey, you're going over. And I didn't hear about it. First show goes, second show goes. I'm wrapping up. I'm heading back into the club, past the merch section and all that. And I got tapped by the sound guy, who's my boy, Dylan. Dylan hit me up and he was like, yo, you about to leave? I was like, yeah. He's like, I want to talk to you real quick before you go. And before Dylan could really bring me over to talk, the headliner asked to speak to me as well. So I went over to the merch table. He basically was like, hey, like, you did 10 on both shows. And so I apologized. I said, yo, my bad. I thought I was at time both times. I thought I hit it. So I apologized. I went over. After I apologized already, the man then reached up to dap me up and basically was like, are you sure you could do 8? Like, on some, like, trying to sun me. And that shit made me so mad in the moment. End of the day, he's not wrong. It's his show. He wants it timed a certain way. I didn't like the approach, which is cool. One thing I did do was I went to talk to the owner of the club, who I'm cool with. And he's a good guy, and he's always been good to me at the mic drop. So I wanted to apologize if I threw off the show timing-wise or anything like that. And the owner told me he hadn't heard anything, and we had to talk just about like, you know, at the end of the day, it is the headliner show, and what the headliner wants, they need to get because it's their show. And there's no hard feelings. Like I said, it's that man's show. He sold out 5 shows. Shit, he could tell me you off the shows. Whatever it is, bro. Your show, your rules, no worries. It's not the first time I've been talked to by a headliner about what they need for their show. The extra on top, the sauce on top, I didn't like that shit. And I had to eat it because I don't want to make a scene at the club and be away. That's why I talked to the owner directly. I tried to handle it properly, right? I wanted to record this because like my car ride back, I was just like, I feel like you gotta be honest in the vlog and just talk about it. And I've seen other comics who like, they, you know, it's not good to talk bad on anybody and to like, to down anybody or whatever. And that's why I'm keeping it a stack. Like, this guy is well within his rights for what he asked for. I didn't like the sauce he put on it afterwards. And I had to remind myself that if I act up, this is gonna look poorly on me. I've worked with other headliners who have had to ask me stuff. Zoltan specifically. When me and Zoltan did our Texas run, I had not performed with Zoltan in a long time. Like, it had been a few months when me and Zoltan had to work together. And I wasn't cognizant of the fact that Zoltan needed me to be clean, right? So the first show in Houston, I got up there and I was MFing. I was going crazy, cussing and stuff. Had a great set. Honestly, the Houston improv show we did last year was one of my favorite shows I've ever done in my life. That show was so much fun. That crowd was great. And Zoltan didn't say a word to me that day. And mind you, Zoltan's my friend, so this is different. It's not the same. These are not apples to apples. These are different. But what Zoltan did was, the next day, when we went to Dallas to do the Addison improv, Zoltan just said to me, hey buddy, I want to remind you, yesterday you had a great set, you crushed, but you got to remember my crowd is expecting it to be a little cleaner. So if you could just cut down on the MFs, like just, you know, because they don't like that. And I said to Zoltan, I said, you got it, buddy. Like, I'm on it, no problem. And he was like, thank you, man. I appreciate you understanding. That was our interaction. Now, again, Zoltan is a guy who I am friends with, who he's going to speak to me like friends, right? And this dude's speaking to me like the help. And that's where I had to really train myself to be like, oh, this man talking to me like because I'm just the host, right? I'm learning what I like and what I don't like, right? And I've had these experiences in the past, right? Don't get me wrong. Like, I became cool with Kev, and I talked about it in my vlog from the Miami vlog. I was very bummed when I lost all these shows with Kev due to miscommunication in Miami. And I put that in the vlog, to be honest, but I still got mad love for Kev, and Kev been nothing but good to me, but I was frustrated by that. And so I feel like I gotta put this type of shit in the vlog. I gotta talk about it. It's the reality of the gigs. You know, if the dude if Stephen Ho watches this, overall, a nice guy from my experience. I had one interaction with you that just didn't feel right, and I didn't like it. As I'm taping this, I didn't get into it with you because out of respect, this is your thing. I apologize to the club. I did all the parts professionally I feel like I needed to do. But nonetheless, tomorrow is a new day. We got 2 more shows tomorrow, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm trying to do a better job with the vlog, and I felt like as soon as it happened, I was like, bro, you gotta talk about this. And again, I don't know what it feels like to have 11, 12 million people follow you on TikTok, and you got a whole 5 shows sold out, you know, pretty much 1,000 tickets. Like, probably could sell out a theater, right? You probably could do that. He's entitled to run his shows the way he want to run his shows. And these are the things that make me realize and remember, this is why some headliners bring the whole thing with them. They bring the host, they bring the feature, they bring everybody, because you avoid this type of shit. Because from his point of view, I'm messing up his show. And that's why I'm saying I understand. Like, I don't have a problem with him trying to ask me to chill, because it's his show. He needs to be in control of that show. When I headlined at the mic drop, it's a 50-seat room. We're not talking about the same things. Again, it's not apples to apples. But I picked who I wanted on my show, right? I picked Lucy the host. I picked Kylie the feature. I let Bilal do a guest set on a late show because that's my dog and I wanted him on the show, right? I gave Bilal 5 that night on the pop-in, and I'm pretty sure Bilal stuck to the 5, and I appreciate him for that. And that's why I say I wasn't intentionally running the light to be a dickhead. I ran the light unaware I ran the light, thought I was on time. Because that's the basics, man. Not running the light is important. It's always been important. And again, I wasn't intentionally running the light. And that man wasn't intentionally trying to get under my skin. I don't think, but I didn't like the sauce he put on it. But yeah, of course, wish him the best. You know, he don't need no help. He already got all these followers. I'm sure he'll be fine. This ain't no hater shit. Like, I'm glad to be on the shows. Appreciate y'all. Tomorrow's a new day. Again, I want to be very clear. No problem with being addressed for running time. Didn't like the sauce that was on that. Ooh, I didn't ask for the salt. I didn't ask for that sauce on top, my boy. But hey, sometimes they gotta do it, man. Sometimes they gotta get their point across. So heard you loud and clear, homeboy. Tomorrow we'll be ready at 8 minutes.
San Diego, are we ready for our headliner? I think you can do a little better. I said, are you ready for your headliner? Y'all seen him on TikTok, make it loud for the hilarious Stephen Ho!
That is a wrap on the Stephen Ho hosting weekend. 5 sold out shows. Overall, a lot of fun, not gonna lie. They were great crowds. Those crowds were super supportive. They were fun. I think the late show tonight was my favorite one by far. All went smooth with the headliner today. I'm proud of myself, got out of my feelings, and focused on the task at hand. Worked with my guy Dylan in the sound booth to make sure, you know, my lights were right on so I can know exactly to get off right at 8. And both shows, we got off right at 8 minutes. It went smooth. Beautiful, we're done. All right, we in the green room. We at the mic drop. Just talked to my guy, Cole. Turns out his show has quietly become a private event. Some real estate group bought out all the tickets to his show. So there's a whole audience gonna be in the gold room, 50 people deep, and they don't know Cole. They don't know, somebody from that real estate group bought all the tickets. This is gonna be a very interesting show.
Are you a Libra? I was like, goddamn, Jose, I am a Libra. That was sexy. What the fuck? I was like, the panties are yours, my boy. It's fucking pride, bro. I was like, hey, take them, bro. Carry me to Hillcrest. Let's go. Hillcrest is one neighborhood that cannot be stopped, boy. I'll tell you. Hillcrest is like, man, San Diego, as far as man, Hillcrest, you can't stop nothing in Hillcrest, dog. The gays want to do what they want to do. I love that shit. Remember last year when they were like, there's gonna be a hurricane? And the gays were like, we'll fucking party. You know what I mean? Like, they were throwing hurricane parties with like fucking ripped up t-shirts. Sexy, dude. That shit was beautiful. Like, board up nothing, board up this ass. You feel me? Like, goddamn. That was fun. I never said that one before. That was cool.
All right, quick vlog update. I did make a note from the green room that we had an unexpected shift in the audience, and I just want to be very clear to wrap things up that my guy Cole Garrett,
here we are,
absolutely smashed. Everybody had a great set. It was a good time. Ellen Sugarman's here. Ellen had a great set. You know,
Hi, guys.
we
I haven't been on one of your vlogs
did
in
great.
a long time.
I know Ellen has been a while. Usually Ellen's role in the vlog is to be like, oh my God, it's Rui, and then something. This guy's got.
But how about this guy?
This is the guy. This is the guy. Look at this guy. Celebratory Siggies. All right.
So what? You guys are all real estate agents? That's the thing? Well, okay, so I'm getting a lot of bad information. What the fuck do you guys do? Are you guys all friends? No. Not that either. Great. You're like, we work together, dude. Friends is a stretch. Do you guys work together? No.